Chapter 2. The Diary. There were only 3 of us when we found this bunker, and now there are over 50 survivors in our family. We decided to accommodate our new fellows in the west area. It is an enormous zone, but we have not had time to arrange it. While we prepare the cots for the new arrivals, we find under a mattress a strange diary dated 2129. I am so intrigued that I start browsing through the first few pages. It seems to belong to someone named Joshua. 2129, Diary, My New Home. I found this notebook. I want to write something that someone in the future could read and understand what is going on now in this world. I wandered for a long time to search for a haven and provisions. I don't know how much longer my gas mask can protect me. I have to find some food. Nearby there is a burnt forest. I catch a glimpse of a strange door behind a small hillock. I approach it and open it with difficulty. A long staircase leads down. I turn on the flashlight and I take courage. I start to descend. I find myself in a dark room that looks like a long abandoned place. There is a power generator. Fortunately, it works, and I turn it on. What looked like underground storage is a bunker, probably used by humans years ago. In the next room, there is a warehouse full of food supplies. I think I'll stay here for a while. 2129, Diary, My Life Before the Bunker. I spent 2 weeks bringing this place back to life. A long time ago, humans were well equipped and prepared for what would happen, but all this was not enough to save them. I found many gas masks and protective suits, which will be very useful out there. Radiation did not kill us, but viruses born after the explosions have spread in the air over the years, creating a real toxic cloud that makes us sick and kills us slowly. The cloud seems to have taken on a life of its own over the years. It moves with the wind, and some days it is thicker than others. When you are lucky, you can even see the sunrise. Today, we are forced to wander around the region looking for safe areas away from gas. That toxic cloud killed my whole family. The first to die was Dad, then Mom. After some time, it was the turn of Emily, my little sister. I tried to protect her with all my might, but I couldn't. After our parents died, we were left alone, and I took care of her until that fucking day. I used to go out alone in the contaminated area to look for food, and I did not want to expose her to the risk of contagion or other pitfalls. But that day, that damn day, I let myself be convinced by her. Maybe because I was tired, because I knew that, sooner or later, she would have to learn to take care of herself. I decided to take her with me. There was still an old abandoned supermarket to explore, and I was sure there was still something to find there. Emily was very excited, and she wanted to help. Finding food would make her happy. We entered an abandoned building. The shelves were empty, but I wasn't demoralized, and I continued to explore. A room was locked. I had a crowbar with me, so I forced the lock and managed to open it. The light from the flashlight illuminated a series of lockers. I opened those with my crowbar, and they were full of canned food and still in good condition. We screamed with joy. Something or someone in that room ran away and crashed with Emily, who fell violently to the ground. The impact broke the gas mask glass, making her breathe that damn air. I rushed her to our shelter, hoping that the toxic air she had just breathed was not enough to make her sick. She died after a week. She was only 14 years old.